This is the living room in a $16 million penthouse apartment on the 57th floor of Madison Square Park Tower, with unquestionably the most stunning views in all of New York City. My name is Erik Conover, and I'm going to take you on a tour of this one-of-a-kind luxury apartment in New York City.
Hey! Let's go! Bet!
Welcome to Penthouse 57A in Madison Square Park Tower. Today I'm doing a walkthrough with Anthony Barillo, who's one of the top real estate agents in the city. And it's definitely one of the more luxurious spots that we've seen in this series where I show you crazy New York City apartments that none of us can afford. The apartment is 4,655 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, floor to ceiling windows with approximate 10-foot loft ceilings, asking $16 million. So right off the elevator, you'll notice that this penthouse takes up the entire 57th floor of the building, and it can only be accessed via your private elevator key card. Now walking into the apartment through the main entrance hallway, you'll enter the first part of the great room. The current staging has this corner of the great room set up as the dining area, with an impressive St. James solid Appalachian white oak table with seating for 10 filling up the entire space. This just feels like luxury velvet chairs at your dining room table with that view. Moving from the dining room to the kitchen, a lot of people love these kitchens that are just a little bit separate from the main living space.
I mean, when you're buying an apartment of this size, more than likely, most people have their staff doing a lot of work.
If you're entertaining and you're having a fancy dinner party and you don't really want your guests to see all the setup, all the behind the scenes of the cooking, the food in the kitchen.
You have your custom brass pocket door handle. Comes right out, close this all off.
In an apartment like this, you need an oversized Sub-Zero integrated refrigerator and freezer. The kitchen, it has custom designed cabinetry, polished mercury black marble on the island, a 6-burner Miele gas cooktop, and even an integrated wine refrigerator.
You're washing your dishes, you look out your window and you see the World Trade Center from your kitchen. Not a bad view to do dishes. This is the first place we've seen where the kitchen is fully separate from the rest of the apartment, because like you said, more than likely, if you're paying $16 million, you're gonna have a staff for cooking, for cleaning.
Talking about cleaning, you actually have your laundry room right here,
which is also serving as our makeshift production gear storage, but you have a full washer, dryer, deep soaking sink, tons of pantry cabinet storage, the works. All right, now on to one of the main selling points of this apartment in the grand living space, with unquestionably the best views in New York. Every single view that you can imagine in New York is visible from the 57th floor. On the north-facing exposure in the living room, you can see the Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, the historic Clock Tower, which was actually once the tallest building in the world, looking down over Madison Square Park. You can see all the new developments uptown on Billionaires Row, 432 Park Avenue. To the northwest, you can see the Midtown area and Times Square with the H&M Tower. Looking right down below us, 23rd Street. And if you look closely enough, you can actually see people on the observation deck of the Empire State Building. The grand living area is 40 feet in width. And you might notice that there are no columns in the entire room. It's actually Manhattan's first cantilevered fluted glass sculpture, engineered with chamfered corners to maximize the views and to create column-free interiors.
The mirrors definitely add a very unique feel to the living room because no matter which way you look in here, you have the best views of New York City right in your living room.
Moving on next to your west-facing views, which are extraordinary. I mean, you have the Hudson River, you have the best sunsets you can ever imagine.
Is that the Flatiron Building?
That is the Flatiron Building. When I said you could see every building in this city from this apartment, I was not kidding. These are some of the largest condos in Chelsea, and they look like little Lego pieces. Look at Walker Tower over here. Look at the Google Building, which is one of the largest buildings in New York City.
Does this work?
Like, look, you even have a telescope. What do you want to see in New York? You can see anything from here.
I can actually see into my apartment window from here. I don't know if you can hear that buzzing.
That is the construction. They're finishing up the top floor of this building, which is the $77 million triplex penthouse.
77 million?
That is correct.
Comment down below more apartment tours if you want to see a tour of a $77 million apartment in this building.
Continuing on with that 360 theme of this apartment, we're now heading into the first bedroom, which is currently staged as the most luxurious office in the entire city with those warm southern views.
I'm not sure if you know this, but south-facing views are the most desirable views in New York City. The reason being is, like I said before, sunrise is on the east. It goes across the south part of the island the entire day and sets right there. You can literally see every single building from 22nd Street down to the financial district. Even past it, you can literally see the Verrazano Bridge from here.
Now, right off your Bruce Wayne office is a full bathroom, complete with a shower, just in case you do choose to use this room as a bedroom.
Now we're heading down the hallway to the bedroom quarters of this apartment.
To the first bedroom, which is technically the guest bedroom. The guest bedroom has a full bathroom, it's got a very clean layout, king-size bed, and this cool giant hand chair that's been carved out of a piece of solid wood. Heading further down the living quarters wing, we have the third bedroom, which is currently staged as the kids' room. And what kid doesn't need pristine views of the Empire State Building from their bedroom window? Right across the hall from the kids' room, you've got the parents' room and the master living suite area. We're now heading to the eastern exposures with a view of the iconic Queensboro Bridge over the East River and the developing Long Island City off in the distance.
I can't think of another bedroom in New York City where you can see a full view of the Empire State Building out of one window, walk over to the other side of your bedroom and see a clear shot to the Atlantic Ocean.
There are not many in this city, I can tell you that.
And finally, the crown jewel of this apartment.
I think this has to be the nicest soaking tub in Manhattan.
This master bathroom has white marble floors throughout the entire space. The floors are radiant heated for those cold New York City winter mornings. There's dual porcelain sinks, and of course, a separate oversized shower with a perfect view of One World Trade Center as you are scrubbing down.
As always, if you're loving this series, comment down below more apartment tours and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here. And with that, I will see you in the next video.
Hey. Let's go. Back.